Shalom, shalom. All praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS. And salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim, that are doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. The confusion of faith that are joined into our ranks, the Yahawah, and the rest of the hopeful elect. This is a scene from, I believe, the 3rd season of The 100, which I watched this series when it first came out, and it was actually a pretty decent series, and it's so spiritual and so scriptural to the things that happen. That's how you know the apostles and the elders have often said that the Hollywood directors use the Bible, as a reference when they're writing movies and stories and etc. And there's so many similarities to this story and to a lot of the stories that are in the Bible as referring to the Israelites and their struggle to survive and to live, all right, and the different captivities and things that they went through, and to their salvation. And in this scene right here, what was going on here is that the people who came down from the space stations, who were basically refugees in heavens after the Third World War, and these were the people that were on the ground that survived it, but were inside of Mount Weather, which is a real place, by the way, and they could not tolerate the surface air. The air was generated inside, and, the bodies were fragile to the outside. And what they were doing is they were using these people who came down, they were draining them of their blood and their bone marrow in order to make themselves where they could go outside again. And there's so many similarities to how Esau's whole kingdom has basically functioned off the draining of the blood, the life force of the Israelites, building up their kingdom with free labor, stealing and putting their names on many of the inventions that Israelites invented, and just prospering off of that which they did not build, which is, lots of scriptures. But this scene here, it brought to mind Thessalonians, all right, because when Esau is about to fill his belly, as you see them all sitting there eating, they're drinking and giving in marriage. There was a young couple off in the hallway away, making out, about to make love and all that stuff. And they're going to be eating and drinking and thinking that everything's okay. And all of a sudden destruction is going to come. Just like you're looking at in this image. And this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. And it reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So once a woman begins to have those birth pains, sudden destruction will then follow. And I'm being careful not to let this, this is just a still, not to use any video footage and let video or sound play so that they don't, flag me on this video or anything. So I'm going to go forward to, when they finally get through this ordeal and they escape, and the villain is killed by the character Lincoln, who happens to be my favorite character in the whole show. And this is where they come to. Oh, let's back it up again. Because the name of this, no footage. Damn it. Salakia, just, there we go. That's all I wanted. No sound. No footage. You can't really see anything because they'll definitely try and attack this, let's say, copyrights and all that mess. So I want to be careful not to do that. But this scene right here, this frame, if you notice the name of the camp, and this is after ordeal when they go to their heaven to their rest, which the only people that are going to get rest after all this ordeal are the Israelites. But if you look at the name of the camp, you know, I couldn't help but notice the letters. And you have to also remember that the letter J is a newly created letter, and it actually replaced the letter Y, you know, which would be Yah or Yahawah. All right. So because that's exactly where the Israelites are going, you know, to camp Yahawah, so to speak. All right. But this is Psalms 68 and 4. And it says, and it reads, sing unto power, sings praises unto his name. And it's and Esau put so many letters, a short abbreviation of the name of the real name of the Most High, which is where peace and safety is actually going to be. This is also how you know that the Israelites are not in the land of Israel, because when the Israelites go to the land of Israel, it's going to be no more wars on earth. It's actually going to be peace and safety. All right. It said they will dwell in safety alone. All right. The Israelis are not dwelling in safety alone. All right. They're in danger of being utterly destroyed, which they are, because that land is going to get burned and then rebuilt, you know, so that, you know, to fulfill the prophecy of the kingdom of heaven being established and the Israelites going back home. So by deduction, they could not possibly be the people of the Lord. All right. Because the Lord is going to defend them. They're not going to need America, any other nation or military to defend them. The Lord is. So anyway, let's read this again and finish this. This is a quick one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 1. This is Psalm 68 and 1. Let power rise and let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. As smoke has driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of power. And we just watched all the wicked perish. All right. And then when they were about to fill their bellies, they all died. Okay. Simply from the air, which was created by the Most High. He just let the natural air come in and it killed them all. All right. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before power. Yeah, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto power. Sing unto his name. Exalt him exalt him that rideth upon the heavens by his name, Yah, which is spelled J-A-H in the Holy Scriptures. All right. And rejoice before him. All right. But we know that that's Yah, which is short for Yahawah. So with that, you know, I hope this was a edifying lesson. All praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahawah, Bashem, Abishai, and Abba Babal.